The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Hope you're doing alright. We're back to try to fight against the Brigade 8-pounder again. I should adjust my abilities if I haven't already. It looks like I can make some slight adjustments there, I think. Maybe put Puncture in rather than Adder's Kiss? Nah, Adder's Kiss is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not great against the cannon, but pretty good against the fuse guy. I think Serpent Sway is gonna be pretty good as well. I think we're good. We got Pick, Lunge, Shadow Fade here. Yup. Might want to put it in Toxin Trickery rather than Thrown Dagger, but there is a reason to have Thrown Dagger in there. Actually, fuck, there really was probably a good reason to have some range abilities on this guy. Oh fuck, he does have a stun. I thought, oh, I better get a stun, dude. But I don't have a Vestal, so how am I gonna stun? I wish I had a Man-at-Arms, but all I have is poopy Occultist. Turns out, the Occultist actually fucking has a stun, so fuck me. Oops. Turns out, if I just spent a tiny amount of gold, I would have been totally okay. So that sucks. But it's okay, it's okay. Occultist has a curse that, let's see. Do one of these. Occultist has a curse that reduces dodge by 15, and as long as we hit that, that's going to be very valuable. This thing here, yeah. Minus 15 dodge, mark target. That's going to be pretty good. Because the main annoying thing we discovered last time is that we got pretty unlucky with rolls on the dodges. The match guy just kept dodging us, so we couldn't kill him even though we only had like 8 health. Just very, very frustrating. But we got some slightly different abilities this time. I think we have like a fairly similar team, honestly, right? But I'll have it up a little bit longer. Cool. I'll be doing something with those logs at some point, I think. Something fun. We'll see. But this time we have like more melee skills, as you can see here on Highwayman. So we can start, for example, with Tracking Shot to get some more accuracy, to counteract the high dodge. And I put like some trinkets that I could for more. Oh fuck me! That's not the worst thing ever, but it does really suck.
The way is lit.
Because obviously you'd preferably... What am I doing? I don't have to explore every room. This is an explore mission, dude. It's a fucking boss mission. Just go to the boss, who's definitely right there. Definitely right there, absolutely 100%. Always in the furthest room away possible. Also the farthest away, if you're grammatically correct. The problem with these logs is that they are not in the correct order at all, so I don't really feel motivated to read them anyway, because I swear they're probably not gonna like make a whole lot of sense until they have all of them, which is a neat narrative device maybe, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm not really crazy about any sort of logs anyway, you know? Like, I've never been crazy about audio logs in games. I thought they were kind of fun in Bioshock when I played that. They were right in System Shock. But, nah, you know. A lot of games did them poorly as well, you know. Because they really break with the pace of the game, you know? In Darkest Dungeon, you can choose to play it pretty slowly, but most of the time I just want to keep going, you know? So I'm just gonna stop and read a text log, you know? Especially not while recording, but even if I was just playing by myself, I wouldn't stop to read these audio logs, I feel. Because they're just a little bit, you know, they're not long-winded, they're fairly short, it's like a paragraph, but I'm currently, you know, exploring a dungeon with like fairly high stakes. And stopping to read a text log feels very low stakes, you know? I guess it works in like Skyrim and stuff, you know, Elder Scrolls. But even then, gotta admit, and I have to assume this isn't exclusive to me, never read a Skyrim Oblivion book ever. Never played a Morrowind, so I can't say anything about that. But I've absolutely never read a book in those games. I mean, I opened books a lot in at least Oblivion. I don't think I even bothered to open books in Skyrim that much. But Oblivion I open books a lot because maybe sometimes you get like a skill up for something, you know? Looks like I've tried just about fucking everything with this coffin. So I'm just gonna open it, I guess. Goodies. I like goodies. Not gonna be a boss here. I mean, surely, right? You can rub medicinal herbs on this, I think. It's antivenom on that, I think, which I've actually totally neglected to bring. Apparently they give you quirks? I had no idea a trunk would give you some sort of permanent quirk. It's a very significant trunk for some reason. It's odd. Oh, I was thinking like, is that dagger throw? Why is dagger throw so much more damage than Picted Face? Weird. Man, Grave Robber damage is a little bit like, unless you're doing lunge builds. Problem is that, can you open vein? Oh, you can open vein from the back, actually. Okay. So we are actually totally at liberty to lunge build here. I mean, obviously I did bring lunge for a reason, because I do think it's a good ability. But mostly I brought it as like, it's nice mobility, you know? But, I can actually totally, instead of throwing daggers, I can just lunge Shadow Fade combo. Because lunge is pretty good. It's definitely the best attack, right? I think you only use Pick to the Face for the armor pierce nowadays. I don't know if armor pierce actually used to be a mechanic. Did it? I'm not sure, honestly. What's most damage here? 6 to 12. But this one poisons. It has got lower accuracy though, which is 0 damage. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. These guys aren't scaring me too much. Do we mark or do we curse? Dude, the occultist is like strangely fucking versatile where you can stand. Like, if you look at a lot of his abilities, he can target like literally any row and almost stand in any row. Like really, the place he can't stand in is like the front row and sometimes the back row. As long as he's in the middle, like he can do anything. It's pretty crazy, pretty great. I'm just gonna do one of these. Boy, I'm feeling a little bit tired today. I gotta admit. But I was like, oh, I'm kinda bored, so I'll knock out a video. But yeah, that's why I'm a little bit slow sometimes, because I'm just feeling a little bit slow today. I'm actually coming home today from a viewing at a flat, and those take a lot out of me, unfortunately. I just tense up, man. Just tense up so much that I actually become literally physically exhausted afterwards. I guess I didn't have the greatest night of sleep, but I did feel fairly rested until I went to the viewing, at which point I was just like fucking done, fucking signed out, man. Almost feel like I need a nap, but it's 3:30, man. It's early. I don't really feel like a nap. It was a nice place. It was a nice place I went to. It's a very nice area. It's very peaceful. Got some nature nearby. My problem with it, because you're probably hearing that, there's a bat coming here, and there is a bat. It's not a huge bat, but hey, it was very well furnished. Like, they had a lot of stuff in there. Like, the standard for private housing is that they're gonna have appliances, which is great, because I got rid of a lot of appliances when I moved here, because a lot of them were either used and kinda well used, you know, worn, and a lot of them were very cheap and like kinda little bit forlorn. So I was happy to get rid of some of that stuff. So I'm happy that when I'm moving into places now, they have appliances. I don't have to worry about buying that stuff again. I have a nice fridge, and even though if some places have fridges, I can just use my current fridge as a freezer, you know, if there's a storage room. And there comes the problem with this place. It's very well furnished. Aside from appliances, it also had like full furnishing, like the bedroom, like it had a fucking bed in there. And also it had a desk, a huge like closet in the living room, a big like shelf thing. I'm not quite sure what those things are called, but it's a big shelf thing, you know. It had a TV table with a TV on it. I think even the TV might have been included, like sheesh. A big couch, an ottoman, a sofa table? Is that what it's called? It's called something else. Coffee table? Something like that. Dining table with chairs. And did I say desk already? Like, basically it was fully furnished. And I'm not a fan. I mean, it sounds quite nice, doesn't it, to move in a place where, if you're not very well established, you have everything that you need. Oh, fucking, how much food do I have? Time to eat up, fellas. Jesus. Yeah, these things give you so much food if you put in the medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs? Is that what they're actually called? Do you just like put weed in like carcasses and it turns into food? It might. I wish I had Impale here. I might substitute an ability for Impale here. I think Pierce is nice because I probably need it for the cannon. Whatever, it's fine. I'll just like kill these spiders slightly slower, but who cares? Yeah, and yeah, there was just no storage room. There was like a bit of like a little storage nook, I guess you could call it. Kind of under the stairs that the landlords go down to, like the basement. Okay, it's kind of difficult to explain how this goes, but like in the hallway there's like a little nook in the hallway where that's like below the staircase that goes down to the floor where the flat is in, right? Because the flat here is like a annex to is that what it's called? It's like an extra part of their house in like the basement. They have like a house in the basement sort of thing, right? And you can kind of treat the bottom of their stairs isn't walled off, so you can go under their stairs, right? I'm over-explaining something that doesn't really make sense. That isn't really important here. But the point is, they have a stairs down, and you can go under it in what would be my flat, right? And that is kind of like a storage area, and they even had like a curtain to that area. But as it probably kind of sounds like, it wasn't enormous. Not an enormous amount of space, you know? It's gonna throw away this food, I guess. So much food. Oh my god. I want this portrait. The portraits are important. It's one of those heirlooms I have the least of. So they already have a bunch of their stuff stored under the stairs, so I really needed storage space here, because I have my own furniture. If I'm gonna move into a place that's already furnished, I'm gonna have to like throw away a bunch of my stuff, which is kind of sad. Also, in addition to that, I would quite like to have my own furniture. You know? Because if I'm living with other people's furniture, I'm gonna feel like I'm living in a hotel. You know? I'm gonna constantly be worried about like scratching up their stuff. Maybe I accidentally leave something hot there and I leave like a black mark on the table or something. You know, it's a lot of like little accidents you can make. That just sounds like an awful way to live. Because for a long time. Because like over like just a year or so, it will be okay. But I kind of plan on, when I'm moving now, to stay there for a while, you know? I wanna stay there for as long as I'm comfortable. And if there's just a bunch of furniture, I can never get my own furniture, and I'm always like kinda walking around eggshells around other people's stuff that's in my flat, it kinda sucks. I'm not a fan of that, unfortunately. Okay, we should pick some good camp skills here. I think this one sounds good. Armor piercing, plus 50%. I'm betting that the Brigand 8-pounder is pretty well armored, right? Sounds like it makes sense. It's also all allies, pretty good. Unfortunately, this Highwayman has kind of crap camping abilities. Usually they have like really good ones, this one doesn't. It's really crap. So I think we are relying mostly on a Highwayman to be dispatching the whatchamacallit, the Matchman. Or maybe we're relying on the Grey Robe actually. Grey Robe has 8 speed. She's pretty quick. And she has a bonus accuracy because I equipped the focus ring here. I think we should give Grey Robe Dark Strength. Or maybe that's overkill because she has lunge, but in the cases where she's in the front line and I need pick to the face to actually deal enough damage to kill the Matchman, I think 20% damage might be enough to kill them. So let's not use wound care, please. Stop that. Cancel. Thank you. Which will unfortunately stress out our cultists here. Can we do anything about that? This isn't really a stress fight, is it? So I shouldn't really be too concerned about that, I guess. What should I do with the rest of my stuff here? Prevents nighttime ambush. Can we even surprise the boss? Only if we can. I don't want to be ambushed, man. Don't ambush me. I'm Ryan. Don't do it. Sure, whatever. And snakeskin for the last one. It's either snakeskin or pep talk the occultists. Yeah, fucking hell. Snakeskin. Not a and not an incredibly impactful camp, honestly, but it's something. It's something. We got armor pierce, you know. Oh! Well, this sucks. So this is the thing I was talking about, that it seems like Shieldbreaker has some issues with her past. And whenever she camps, there's a chance that she has one of these encounters where she has to face the demons. And it started with like some fairly minor encounters with some small snakes. And it looks like it's ramping up to big snakes as well. And the snakes aren't too bad, but a little bit annoying. Like that one just dodged the heck out of me, and it's got guard and stealth. And ripostes as well. It's gonna... Fuck! Are you kidding me? That's a fucking 5 blight? Oh, it's gonna ruin me before the boss fight, dude. No! No, 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 no! No. I did not ask for this, dude. Oh, no! Fuck! Dude! This is so obnoxious! I can't believe I brought the fucking shield breaker! She's gonna ruin me, dude! Why am I having a fucking bonus boss fight in the boss fight? This fucking blows! I'm so mad. Oh, and she's getting stressed out as fuck. What the fuck? Stress per round? 20? Dude! What the fuck? This is so dumb. I fucking hate this. What is paralyzing Quill's gonna do? He's fucking dying, man.
Hold fast, or expire.
He's gonna die. It's gonna be dead, isn't it? It's a stun, of course. Obviously, it's a stun. I thought it was gonna be something like something dumb, like an extra, like extra, what do I call it? Affliction, that debuff. For what I've not heard about. Oh fuck! This is so dumb. I can't believe I missed like the first attacks of the round as well. What is this fucking bleed bullshit? Oh, let's go. Malt? It's gonna heal up, isn't it? It's just 8 at least. 10% blight skill chance. Fuck off. Lunge at... What is the damage? 13 to 25?
The bigger the beast.
The lunge is so fucking good. Lunge is fucking crazy. Thanks for these fucking heals. Man, do you remember last time we played with you and you were like absolutely worthless? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I wanted extra damage there, because pick to the face is crap. It's not great. Remember when we brought this guy last time and he just healed for 0 every time? That fucking sucked, didn't it? I wish the upgrades, instead of increasing the max heal, also increase the minimum heal by a little bit, you know? Or at least like less max HP heal and a higher minimum HP heal, you know? I guess that kind of takes away from his identity, but... You know, it is spectacularly dumb when he heals for 0, because usually when you heal, you kind of need him to heal, you know. Good thing I brought shit tons of food. Okay, you know what? We got this Death's Door recovery, which really sucks, and the stress on Shieldbreaker really sucks as well. But it does give you Aegis skills, which actually hugely helpful against this boss. Hugely helpful against this boss, because if you played Hearthstone, it works exactly like Divine Shield does. is very good. I don't think I should be getting rid of the shovel because someone's gonna get nuts if I end up needing it, so I should get rid of like this jade, I guess. And get like and then I put this life crystal away here and put it on the occultists. Then I put this boots on her. Move resist, oh. Not bad. And speed as well. Nice. Nice. Quite like that. I wish I had scouting. I hate that these visions actually like fucking hurt you. Like a lot. It's fine, we have 2 more food, which should be some decent healing. Yeah, so the place also was in a nice area, very peaceful. Close to like IKEA, so that's very nice. You can, in a walking distance, go to an IKEA, you know, to browse or to buy like kitchen stuff, like a pan or cutlery whenever you need it. That's pretty sick. Can't hate on that. And also the prisons that are very nearby in a walking distance, so you know you can steal from IKEA and have a very short ride to the prison. Which, you know, having the prison there is a little bit shitty, but it's actually not that close. You have to go like across the highway, which is like a bit away, so not too bad. But I have gone to another player viewing at some point, and I kind of felt not great about that place at all, just because like to get home with bus, I'd have to make a stop at like a bus stop literally called like Trondheim Prison. Which, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm afraid or anything. I'm only naked. Not naked and afraid. No, it's not like I'm afraid of like prisoners or anything like that. Because prisons say are, you know, safe. Everyone knows what sort of like prisons are in Norway, you know, they're famous for how to run. And so I'm not like afraid, but it's a massive eyesore, right? It's a massive eyesore, which I'm not keen on. Get rid of this holy water, I guess. Yeah. Because you'd have to stop at the bus stop literally called Trondheim Prison, which is like, that's a bummer, you know, like, oh, I'm going home now, gotta go to the prison stop. It's like, oh. And then to actually walk home from the bus stop, you had to walk along the prison walls, which, yeah, again, big bummer, you know. It's like, here I am, just trying to get by on day to day, not go insane. Meanwhile, my daily commute is along fucking prison walls, which it just feels a bit oppressive, you know. So yeah, I said no to that place. I mean, the place wasn't like amazing either, but definitely got bad vibes just from that, which I think is like fair enough, right?
A trifling victory.
I don't think anyone's gonna judge me too much for making that decision. In any case, that's not anything I have to worry about in this place, because it was pretty far away from that. Bus was close, bus was frequent. There's the boss. Okay, serious face. So what we really wanna like do here is hit the matchman. And he has 13 dodge. So it's not actually a huge amount of dodge, but it was enough last time to make me respect 13 dodge, because he just wouldn't fucking get hit. So part of me is like, oh, I can't hit him with the captive weight because it's 85 rather than 90. But it's got way higher damage potential. Yeah, because now he's blighted, so I don't have to worry about him. Cool. And I think you just start the Gurba from the front here, just so I can fade, because it increases damage so much. And from here, I believe, I don't think we should heal this fight. I think we should be just real fucking aggressive. Oh, we can't debuff the fucking... I was gonna say tank. I guess it is a tank. I can't debuff that because it's got 200% debuff resist. Oops. That's my bad. We should of course be killing ants. I really want to lunge on the tank here, but maybe I should be lunging one of these guys to just destroy them. Oh, it spawned a matchman already. He's in the fucking back as well. Yeah, see, this is when... Oh, I can't lunge all the way there. Ooh, that didn't even do that much damage. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Can that guy even light the fuse on the cannon now? Because he's in the far back. I don't know if he actually can... Oh, this is when I needed the fucking pistol shot. And not point blank. Should I escape? I might want to actually escape here. Nah, we don't escape. Fuck, should I actually escape? This has been a poor start to the fight. I don't know if we can find the hole here. Oh, fuck. See, this is when I need a stun.
No chance for egress. Will this be a massacre?
Heal him. Use the Aegis scale. Heal here. I was about to use the Aegis scale on that guy, but he's bleeding, so he can't find a hole. Good, yeah. Good thing I tried to escape them. Fucking blocked it.
At the very precipice of oblivion.
And just like that, we fucking failed the boss fight again. That really sucks.
And power.
We can actually fucking die here as well. Which would really suck. I would not be happy about that in the least. I really should have launched one of these ads, but I don't think... Unless we die, I don't think it hurt us too much that launched the tank. I just need to not die. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, yeah. It's not set us back at all now that we launched the tank, I think. Because I think it would have shot us anyway. As long as we kill the matchman now, we're fine. Well, matchman and the ad, I guess. And it shouldn't be too bad. I think we literally always try to go for the ads here. Oh, that really sucks. Who do we heal? Probably her because she's on Death's Door. Fuck. She's gonna bleed as well. No, she's not. At least she's not on Death's Door. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, nice. See, the thing is that this thing isn't actually even that healthy. It's only got like 76 health. If you could debuff this thing, that would help tremendously. Oh fuck! No, maybe I should be saving lunges specifically for the matchman, I think.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
You're not dead. Because if you save the lunges as well, we can more consistently point blank shots. Lunge, matchman. It's a bit overkill, I admit, but the only lose condition here is if the Brigand 8-pounder shoots us again. It won't kill us, it'll put us in Death's Door, but it wouldn't be very favorable at all, you know? Good thing lunge is actually such good damage that I don't really need to Shadow Fade to kill the Matchman. I just need to hit, yeah. Again, it's overkill, but the Matchman just has to die. It's the only lose condition we have. It's the only lose condition, so... we can't debuff, so just heal someone. I am a bit scared of her now. Let's see, do we dash or... Yeah, we moves. Yeah, I'm a bit scared of her being in the front now, because she can't lunge. That's a bit annoying, but nothing disastrous. Yeah, we can pretty damn consistently kill the Matchman with just the shield breaker, actually, it says that. That's annoying. 1 damage? Fucking excuse me? Really? Really, dude? 1 damage? Really? What's the deal with that, man? I usually see you guys doing, like, real damage. What is this 1 damage shit? Never seen that before. Okay, Matchman. Please hit this. Thank you. Okay. So that means I can choose to lunge the attack. 70 damage, pretty good if you consider like the other hits we've done to the tank earlier now. And then hit probably doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, literally did not matter. Yeah, okay, cool game, dude. Such a cool game. Yeah, the tank is there now. Yeah, now that we can actually like hit this the first 3 spots here, we're totally fine. We almost got screwed this session because we let's see, because we didn't have pistol shot there. We couldn't hit the Matchman in the back, but once we actually kill the ads, it's a fucking cakewalk. Totally fine. Should we lunge here? Nah. Should not lunge here. Because we can instead get a point blank shot. I might be able to kill it again, but now we can get a point blank shot and we can get a lunge on a potential ad here. Because again, don't have to rush this thing down. The only lose condition, literally the only lose condition I have is the Matchman. I'm a bit annoyed that I actually did what I did there, because it means I have to dash forward now in order to get a point blank shot. There's such a fucking weird team when it comes to, oh actually you're just dead. Such a fucking weird team when it comes to positioning, because literally all of these guys are just like constantly like dancing back and forth. This is actually a pretty fun squad. I actually really like this squad here. I just replaced the occultist with a fucking Vestal. I was thinking like, oh, well, I gotta have like, I gotta have 2 occultists in my team, because you gotta have at least 2 of every class, right? No, nah, you don't. Not really. You can have an occultist when you situation need him, and then just have Vestals for all your healing needs, right? If anything, shouldn't you have like a Vestal and an occultist? I don't know. It seems like the occultist is actually more of like a plague doctor sort of position. Maybe he just happens to have sometimes a good heal. Return to Hamlet, please. Yeah, we did it. Good job, me. Thank you, me. And as a rolled for that, we got this terrible fucking trinket, which I was like, ugh, do I even need that? Nope. But I have this in case I want to go page black mode, which is an option. I have more trinkets for it. But I'm probably not going to do that. But we killed the last like early rank boss now, I think. Fucking scurvy? For real, dude? Sure, nice, good stuff. Photo menu? Oh, okay. That's awesome! That is super awesome! That is incredible, actually, isn't it? Light is almost always gonna be about 75 for me. Love that. Oh, you got rid of light sensitive, dude. Whoopah! Let's go! Blammo! I was looking at photosensitive, I was like, fuck, that's terrible, I hate that. It was it was some bullshit like, oh, you hit less if the light is well lit, you know? Like, ah, oh, you're for real right now, man? You gonna do that to me? You gonna do me that like that? I can't fucking believe it, dude. Not a single Vestal. Fucking Godefroy though is kind of tempting, honestly. You know? Level 2 Leper? Doesn't sound bad. Maybe he'll join my team. We all see Stretchy Stretch. Ugh. Did I forget anything about my housing anecdote? I don't think so. I have some more stuff I can say, but we can save that for another time. Was anything? Oh fuck, there was something. Yeah, I also had to meet the people as well that were renting it to me, and as I said, these like house viewing things can be really exhausting for me, and I sat there for like a grueling hour or something like that having coffee with them. It was pleasant, it was nice, but also grueling, because like, I mean, it's emotional labor, right? Basically, it's emotional labor. So it was real tough. Real fucking tough. And I think that's probably part of why I'm so tired now. So fucking tired. So, well, wish me luck. Have a lot of these clear ahead of me. That was the first one. There's at least 3 more in just like this week, and maybe the start of the next. Sheesh. Here I am dating this episode too. I don't care about that, it's fine. So, might move there. I might. It was nice-ish. Not crazy about it, but it was nice-ish. But some downsides. So, we'll see how the other flats look. Yeah, that's going to be a theme for these next few episodes, I think. Here's the flats I saw today, and here's how I found the whole experience awful. And with that, I'll call it here. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, see ya. Goodbye. Dude, I think I'm like actually more talkative somehow when I'm tired. Somehow. Like more talkative, but like definitely still feeling tired. Take it easy.